As we mentioned, a Good Samaritan was killed in the crash related to Asia's report. When some people see a crash or the tragedy unfold, their instinct is to jump in and help. But police say there's a right and a wrong way to do it. KSBY News reporter Michael Torres is live in studio. He talked with police about the correct way to help.
Richard, there were two serious car crashes on the highway this week in SLO County. In both situations, bystanders rushed in to help. In one case, Good Samaritans helped the injured driver until paramedics arrived. But in the other case, trying to help cost the woman her life. Now emergency responders say while helping may feel like a good thing to do, it may not always be the right thing.
She was so calm and, you know, she just had a smile in her eyes. So, you know, I'm going to dearly miss that sweetheart of mine.
Monica CANTU was a Cal Poly employee who acted with compassion after seeing a wrong-way crash on the 101 early Monday morning. But during her act of kindness, another driver lost control and ran into her. CANTU died a short time later.
There are people that put their lives on the line because it's ingrained in them to do good, and that was her. On
Tuesday, there was another crash, that one on the Cuesta grade, where a man was thrown out of his vehicle and bystanders ran across 6 lanes of traffic to help. These Good Samaritans included a veterinarian and an off-duty paramedic whose medical training helped stabilize the victim before responders got on scene. Begging the question, what should you do in a potentially dangerous situation?
The best thing you can do is be a great witness. Call 911, provide a location, northbound 101 or southbound or whatever the case may be, vehicle descriptions, as much info as you can possibly pass on to our public safety dispatchers.
While people like CANTU are drawn to help, it is important that safety is their first priority.
Take in consideration you, your family, and if something were to happen to you by going to assist a tragedy.
Do your very best to keep your head on a swivel. Watch that traffic at all times. Never turn your back to traffic.
I also spoke with the San Luis Obispo ambulance director who says while they are appreciative of those who help, he strongly advises people to be aware of their surroundings because at 65 miles an hour, a minor distraction can lead to a deadly outcome. Live in studio, Michael Torres, KSBY News.
All right, Michael, thank you. CHP officers say more officers die in traffic-related calls than anything else, including shootings. State of California has a Good Samaritan law in effect. The liability limitation legislation says, in part, no person who in good faith and not for compensation renders emergency medical or non-medical care at the scene of an emergency shall be held liable for any civil damages resulting from any act or omission.